Hey guys, so I am back with another video finally. I know it's been like 15 years since I made a last video. Like literally it's been like a year. It's been over a year since I made a video last. And I just kind of wanted to come on and let you guys know what's been going on. So those of you who follow me on Instagram, you guys already know I had a baby this past January. Yes, it's been a while since January has come and gone, but I'm talking about it now. Okay, give me a break. I had a little boy. That was my second baby. I already have a little boy. I have a 6-year-old and a now 9-month-old. So needless to say, the last year has been very different for me. I've changed a lot within the last year. A lot of things have changed in my life within the last year. Not only did I have a baby in January, I also got engaged in March to my very long time boyfriend, now fiance. We've been together for 7.5 years now, going on 7.5 years. And we now have 2 babies together. So yes, my life is very different from then till now. Oh. See? So I'm here barefaced because I just wanted to basically do an update video. I didn't want to just throw a makeup tutorial at you. It's like, Trick, you haven't been on here in a year. Like, and you want to come with us talking about makeup? No. What's been going on? Now, I'm not one that really feels like I owe people an explanation. However, for you guys that have stayed subscribed to me here on YouTube and continue to subscribe and comment and like, I really do appreciate it, and I do owe you guys an explanation. In my opinion, you might feel different, but I feel like I owe you an explanation. So, yes, I had a baby, but my baby was born with Down syndrome. A lot of people may not know what that is. A lot of you may know what that is. So basically what that is, everyone has 46 chromosomes, 23 from the mother, 23 from the father, and in the case of my son, he has 47 chromosomes. So he has 3 copies of his 21st chromosome, which is trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. So he was born with that, and I found out that he was gonna have Down syndrome during my pregnancy. I was about 4 months pregnant, so that was a pretty big, hard pill to swallow. Which of course I'm okay with everything now. Everything is okay now. But going back to then, I didn't really know how to cope with it. I didn't really know how to deal with that because, you know, when you get pregnant, you just kind of think that you're just going to have a baby and everything is going to be okay. And with me having a baby previously, I just figured it was going to be the same way. And unfortunately, it wasn't for me. Emotionally, it was hard on me to deal with that. And I posted 3 videos after I found out that news, because I'm just like, you know what, you just gotta keep on going. Like, things are gonna happen in life and you just gotta keep on going, and you can't always be that way all the time. I'm someone that when I have something wrong with me, I kind of like to sweep it under the rug and just act like it's not there, because it's not like staring me in the face at the moment. So if a situation is not like right here to me at the moment, I kind of like to be like, it's okay. I can get through it. You know, we'll be all right. When we deal with, when the baby gets here, we'll deal with that then. Until then, let me just be happy about this pregnancy and enjoy it. But that's not really how it went. Finding out that you are going to have a baby with special needs is very different than just your average pregnancy. The hardest part is really not knowing what to expect, because although yes, you can kind of get a good idea from blogs and Instagram and Google and stuff like that, you have to experience those type of things for yourself to really understand what you're going to be getting yourself into. So, you know, I was pregnant with him. I was absolutely not going to terminate the pregnancy, although I was told that I could. I absolutely was not going to terminate the pregnancy. This is just the card. These are just my mindset at that point was, these are the cards that I was dealt, and put on your big girl panties and deal with it. It's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing that could possibly happen. It could always be worse. He's still a blessing, and You know, this is just kind of what I was going through in my mind. But at the same token, I didn't get to, which I think is really important for a woman that is expecting a special needs child. One thing that I will say that you need to do is kind of like mourn the baby that you thought that you were going to have, so that it can kind of be like out of your mind and you just focus on that one thing. Don't worry about the what ifs. Kind of get that out. And I feel like during that time I didn't really get that out. I feel like mourn is the wrong word, but you just kind of have to accept that this is what's happening. And I didn't do that. I kind of thought that, I don't know, like after the baby was born, it was going to go away. I don't know. But emotionally, it was a hard thing to deal with. Once I got later in my pregnancy, once I got farther on in my pregnancy, it was becoming harder to deal with. And also, once I gave birth to him, it just kind of hit me like, oh shit, like this is real. You know, you gotta get it together. More so for him than for you. Because I feel like my emotional stability and health was what was going to have a positive impact on him. And if I wasn't emotionally healthy, if I wasn't mentally healthy enough, how can I stimulate him and how can I take care of him properly? So that was kind of what hit me at the time. So needless to say, you know, I got over it. You know, he's fine. He didn't really seem much different than any other baby, you know, once I got him home and stuff like that. Thank God he was healthy. He didn't have any heart problems. He didn't have any issues with his kidneys. He didn't have any issues with his stomach when he was first born. So I was okay with what was happening. I was okay with him being the way that he was. He was mine. I loved him and it was okay. So during the first few months or whatever, unless you are like a mommy vlogger or you have like a nanny or something like that, it is very hard to film with a newborn, let me tell you. It wasn't really on my mind at the time, but I was just thinking like, you know, he needs me most of the time. And I wasn't ready to talk about the situation really in a video. I was still really emotionally fragile at that point, so I didn't really want to talk about it in a video because I didn't really want to get emotional and all of that stuff. So I just wanted to wait until I was okay with talking about it and letting people know about what was going on, because I mean, that is my personal life. Like although like I do put myself on the internet, there are certain things that I am kind of sensitive to and sensitive about. I didn't want to put out a video and I wasn't really ready to respond to the negative feedback that I might get from a video like this regarding my child, because then I would have to bust a cap up in somebody's, you know, because this is a very sensitive topic for me. But now I kind of feel like I'm more emotionally stable now and I'm okay to talk about it now, because all the bullshit that anybody else has to say, you know, it is what it is. Now fast forwarding from the time that I had him to when he was about like 4 or 5 months old, everything was going okay. Developmentally, he was a little behind, but not too far behind. You know, he was holding his head up, and anything that you needed a 4 or 5 month old, anything that you expected a 4 month old or a 5 month old to do, he was pretty much doing it. So we were okay in that aspect. But I noticed that he was like having issues with spitting up. So I took him to the doctor and we found out that he had acid reflux. And it was really bad. Like he wasn't able to hold down anything. It was really hard for him to hold down food. It was like I would feed him, and as soon as I feed him, it would come right back up. So that was the issue that I was having with him. He ended up losing 2 pounds over the summer. So that was really traumatic for him and my fiance and my other son, because we all kind of were scared for him. He lost, you know, he was losing weight, and for a baby to lose 2 pounds, that is a big deal. He underwent so many different testings, blood tests, sonograms of his stomach, sonograms of his kidneys. He was poked and prodded and made a lab rat throughout the whole summer and going into the fall. So that was really hard to watch. Needless to say, social media, I had to take a back seat because my baby wasn't well. And that was much more important than me making a video. Let's just be honest. So I had to get that straight. And emotionally, that was a lot on me. And I wasn't in a space mentally or emotionally to make videos talking about makeup. It's much easier to post a picture on Instagram than to come on and actually have a full out conversation when you're talking about something that's so sensitive. It's such a sensitive topic, and I had to be in the right space. I had to be in the right state of mind to talk about it. And I feel like I am now, and I feel like I'm in the right state of mind to start making videos. And I'm glad that I'm over this hurdle with my son. He got the help that he needed. He's thriving. He's gained 6 pounds since September. So he is quite the chunker now. So we will be getting back into the videos. Now, let's get into a little bit of why this is not, why I will not be filming a makeup video right now. I'm gonna start making videos, but what happened was, my lighting is not up to par. I do have one studio light here. I had 2 studio lights, but I can't find the bulb, so I have to buy a bulb. Once I get my bulb, then I will start making videos and stuff again, start posting more, start doing makeup more here on YouTube until I do start making my videos, which I'll probably film on Friday. I probably will film a makeup tutorial tomorrow, which is Friday. So I should have a makeup video up next week. Let's just hope that my laptop wants to act right and I can get it up like within the next week or so. But I definitely did have to come and do this update video before I posted makeup. I wasn't just about to throw makeup in your face. I had to let you know what was going on first. To just let you know I didn't just slack. I wasn't just like doing nothing. I had some real life shit happen. Like, life happened. Like I said, I'm gonna be starting to do makeup tutorials now. I got a new camera. I don't know if you can tell, but I do look pretty clear, right? So most likely what I'm going to do is just get straight into holiday tutorials because I'm like really excited for the holidays and that's just kind of the mood that I'm in. So within the next week, there will definitely be a makeup video out. Until then, you'll just have to deal with this dry face video that I put out, but I didn't have time to put on makeup and I don't really feel like I needed makeup to give you a life update. So sorry if that's a problem for some of you, but I want to just say thank you so much to you guys that have continued to subscribe. Thank you so much to the people that have stuck with me and my channel through my break so we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay guys, so that is all for this video. If you guys have any questions or requests for me, please just put them down in the comment section and I'll get back to you. There will be videos coming, so if you are excited for makeup tutorials, give me a thumbs up. If you're not excited for makeup tutorials, I do apologize if this video was a little all over the place, but I just had so many different things going through my mind and so many different things happened and I probably left out a couple of things, but if I remember what I left out, I probably will do like another update video. If you guys have any questions about what I just spoke about, that's fine. You can post them down below. As long as they're appropriate, I will answer them. And if they're inappropriate, believe me, I will give you a very inappropriate response. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!